Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. It's your boy, OG Big Sam. Mad Monday with the OG. How's everybody? How's everything? How's it all going? You know, just tapping in with y'all. We're gonna, you know, react to what I didn't know was a All Star weekend in the NBA. oh, oh my goodness. Yep. Uh, we're gonna touch on. We're gonna, recap some reactions to TJ Yates' comments of one Desmond Ritter, amongst other things. I mean, you got a little bit more Justin Fields talk. You got a little bit of, free agent rumors and whatnot. So we're gonna get into a few things this morning. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Gum, what's happening? Sherman Wood it hit the pole position this morning since the wee hours. Engine number 9. What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning, Sonya. Good morning, Bernard. You know, um, and Bernard, I've been campaigning as such, what I'm saying, since the season ended. Six man, what's good? What's good? What's good? Um, well, let's get into the the uh, the events or the lack thereof this morning, which was All Star Weekend. I couldn't tell you who won the 3-point contest. I couldn't tell you who won the dunk contest. I couldn't tell you who won the extra All Star game. You know, um, it may have been entertaining to some, but from what I hear, it wasn't very entertaining at all. Um, to be truthful, I haven't watched an All Star game since let me see, how long Kobe been gone? Because the last one he was in was the last one that I watched. That was the last All Star weekend that I watched. It was the last uh, All Star game. Also, what I'm saying, that Kobe was in. So that'll tell you, you know, what I'm saying. I had to, get, do some googling of our own Hawks, what I'm saying, season, just so I can, what I'm saying, be slightly up on Hawks news over the course of this here weekend, rumors and whatnot, and who need to be fired and who need to be traded and this, that, and the third. Um, I don't know. I guess you could say it's the product, but then again, it's not the product. I mean, um, is there are plenty of absolutely fabulous dunkers in the league, you know, but you're not gonna get the absolute of the absolutes, what I'm saying, the way things are shaping, what I'm saying, in the association now. You know, I mean, uh, it's we're and the crazy part is it's not like the league is hurting for talent. Is it is the league is in a good place when it comes to NBA talent itself. There is a lot of talent in the league. Um, the most of it is going to have to grow up over the next 5 years or so. Um, I mean, because you got guys like Anthony Edwards, um, Shea Gilders, you know, you know what I'm saying? And as much as people want to, don't want to admit it, the Joker, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really don't know what it's going to take to bring the luster of All Star Weekend back. I mean, but that was just crazy. I was really stuck Sunday morning when somebody went to talking about the dunk contest. And I'm like, wait a minute, dunk contest? It's All Star Weekend? Like, what's up, Mr. Knight? Xavier Linton, what's good? Mr. Knight said, I stopped watching the All Star game when Kobe retired. I think that was 7 years ago. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Six Man say after Aaron Gordon got robbed the dunk contest, hasn't been something I look. You know, yeah, 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 that slipped by me. That kind of really took the steam out of it for me because I've only seen one worse robbery in dunk contest, and that was what was it? The second one against Jordan in what was it, in Carolina? Yeah, yeah. When he did the same dunk twice. Yeah. And that Aaron Gordon robbery was just as bad. Smooth 78. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? But I mean, it is what it is. It's. I mean, I'm in. I keep one eyeball on the season. You know, you see. You know what I'm saying, and you catch a few highlights or two. But as far as like, what I'm saying, be checking for the All Star break. No, no, not, hasn't been into that for a while. For a good while. But you right. You pretty much about right. It's for about a decade. Yeah, yeah. And make the non-topic a topic, as it were, about the NBA. I'm gonna be, what I'm saying, phasing in, what I'm saying, around the sports world. Starting this week, getting the association, getting some MLB news, you know, uh, in the fight game as well. We're a network. You know what I'm saying? We're expanding. You know what I'm saying? Our eyeballs and content. You have more to talk about. And with that being said, our second topic this morning. A lot of the hoopla is being made of one T.J. Yates comments about the infamous Baba Yaga, aka Desmond Ritter. It is, as upon further review of the last week, like I said, they've come to know and come to figure that saying Desmond Ritter's name is a trigger for a lot of people. It is a flat out trigger. Um, you got people out here calling for he should be fired immediately um, for making a observation, making a statement, making a reality. When he simply said, yes, Desmond Ritter can develop even more. The goods are there. And I'd say about a good 84% of the Atlanta Falcons fan base lost their collective minds. Literally. Say he should be stripped of all duties that have anything to do with a quarterback. He should be fired immediately so they don't have to pay him for anything. I mean, it has just gone all the way left since he made these comments a couple of days ago. NJS 78. So I'm not a Hawk fan, but why do you league hate Trey Young so much? Not the players, but the NBA. That's a pretty good question. Um, mm, I don't know. I think he might have stole somebody's girlfriend, or beat up on somebody's nephew or somebody coming up through Oklahoma. You know, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I mean, I wondered that myself. What is the problem? I mean, you thought that he committed some kind of crime, you know. Raymond Collins, what's good? Yeah, you might be right about that, Raymond. What's good, Corey? I mean, but I wondered that myself about the 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 venom that's being geared toward Trey Young. I really wondered that myself. Uh, but yeah, I I was watching yeah, TJ Yates, and it felt like there's room for improvement, and he can and will improve as a quarterback, things of that nature. And he's gotten a lot of venom, a lot of hate, a lot of discontent for saying something positive about one Desmond Ritter, aka DR9, aka the Boogeyman, aka Bubba Yaga. It's Sonya. I wonder what would have happened if Arthur Smith would have just let TJ Yates coach Ritter. Hmm. Mm. Now that there is the $150 million Jeopardy answer with the question there, Sonya. Do you know? That there is a verified great question. Mm, what would have happened had old TJ Yates been in position? Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Inquiry mind want to know. Hmm. I know I would like to know. I mean, because all that man did was say he felt like Desmond Ritter could definitely, what I'm saying, develop into a good quarterback in this league. And people just lost their mind. Talking about TJ Yates need to be fired. He don't know anything about a quarterback. If the Atlanta Falcons waste any time and resources on Desmond Ritter, they just don't want to win. Like, wow. I mean, that's, I mean, really, I'm really trying to understand what did this man do to deserve no classroom time, no player development, nobody coaching him. I mean, like, wow. I'm really just trying to understand what did this guy do to deserve this kind of venom. Um, Smooth. No, I think it was a tweet or he was made in someone's article. I can't directly recall. K Styles, if you still in here, find that. Can you find that out? Was that in the press conference with the coordinators and position coaches, or was it something that he tweeted out? Terry Lord, what's good? What's good? Engine number 9. Good to see y'all in here. Good to see y'all in here. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, it was in the press conference from the coordinators. Okay. Yeah. I mean, for all the venom, all the overkill, I mean, you know, it's like somebody say Desmond Ritter, it becomes apocalyptic. Oh, he should be fired. And he don't know nothing about no quarterback. The boy was a quarterback in this league for what, 11, 12 years? You know what I'm saying? He's been a position coach, assistant coordinator since he retired. Um, you know, I think that he would come to know a little something considering the coaches that he was, under tutelage with Kubiak and Knapp and them, you know. Matter of fact, I think Kubiak was the one that drafted him. You know what I'm saying? So I think, what I'm saying, Yates has a little knowledge, in his cranium, when it comes to a West Coast offense style quarterback. You know, Terry Lord said, I am convinced most Falcon fans can't be any older than 18 because they have no history of the quarterback position in the NFL. Those are facts. Those are facts. And those are facts. Those are facts. Those are facts. I mean, with the now quarterbacks coach on this team speaks is into, you know, saying that he can definitely develop into a good quarterback in this league, which means that there is already a plan in place. There is some things are already into action. It says that, yeah, come March 13th, a lot of y'all are gonna be on suicide watch. You know, it just, you did it to yourself. I mean, I've been saying since the season was over with about the movements, the decisions upon going forward into our situation. The most cost effective way to handle this um, is to get someone, um, a Russell Wilson. It has been up on the top of my wish list. Um, you know, Veteran quarterback, Super Bowl playoff experience, won't cost the arm and a leg, to go with this coaching staff and put him in a learning environment, you know what I'm saying? And when he get down to 25, 26, he's ready, what I'm saying, to take the keys, what I'm saying, to the old school caddy and drive us off into the sunset, you know. But when I go down that road, when I go down into that conversation, it's like I'm speaking Japchae, the Germanese, or I said something blasphemous, you know, about the the world of the quarterback position for this team. And anything that I say about it along those lines, which don't have anything to do with you know uh, getting into this draft and trading up. I mean, we need some. What we need to do is coach up and develop up and continue the process of coaching and grooming the quarterback that we have, cost effective. What's up, Anthony? And Terry, that right there is something that they don't want to even they don't even want to acknowledge. They don't even want to acknowledge that at all. They don't want to acknowledge that at all. None whatsoever. They want no part of when you putting a set environment, a set, schooling dichotomy, a set training dichotomy, a set learning dichotomy in place. They hired five people that's going to have something to do with the quarterback on this offensive side of the ball and this coaching staff. There's somebody on this staff in some kind of way of coaching, quarterback coaching development that has something to teach, something to coach, something to groom. And yet y'all still out here hollering about that that 11 wins in 3 year boy up there in Chicago. Hmm. Or one of these mm, NCAA knockoffs that's coming off in here in this next draft class. Hmm. Instead of looking at right at what's in front of your face. Good morning, Mr. Anthony. Good morning, Mr. Amy. T.J. Yates and Zach Robinson are the first to mention Ritter's name since the. Why does that even matter? why does that even matter? Y'all see, this is what I be talking about right here. Reaching and drawing the conclusions, you know what I'm saying, to spur something that might mean something negative. Why does whenever they have mentioned this boy's name, why does that even matter? That be that young buddy ass BS right there. Why does who have and when they have mentioned this boy's name, why does that even matter in the makeup of the scheme of things? Why? Why does that matter? Man, why, Ghost Pepper was good, man. When Raheem got hired, he was soul brother number one. When this coaching staff said really can be developed, they're ready to throw Raheem out with the coach. Yeah. It is the number nine. Says some people may not like what I'm saying right now, but the Atlanta Falcons already have their franchise quarterback on the team right now, and his name is Desmond Ritter. This man is a beast. And hey, sound better when you say it. Sound better when you say it. Cost effective, ladies and gentlemen. We got 26 to 27 million in cap space. We got in-house free agents we have to sign. We have to sign our draft picks as well. And where does a $200+ million, extension Justin Fields fit into that? Where does $90 million guaranteed Kirk Cousins fit into that? Maurice Martin, yes, sir. That's what they should do, but that's what they won't do. Good morning. Good morning. Russell Wilson makes the most sense to satisfy the masses. He can run, he can scramble, and he's not going to cost a lot. So we can coach up that right there. It sounds better when you say it. It sounds better when you say it, bro. It sounds better when you say it. That I've been saying that. I've been saying that. Been saying it and been saying it. That whole part right there. Okay. All right. 29 million cap, about 23 pending free agents, and need 10 million for the draft class. Okay. Look, that part right there. That appreciate the numbers, Case out. Appreciate that part right there. 10. So you basically got 19 million to scatter amongst the 23 that we need to sign. I mean, bro, we got a bag. I mean, it's you got to understand the whole dichotomy of of what I'm saying, the business and the financial, you know what I'm saying, consequences of free agency, undrafted free agency, you know what I'm saying, and draft class. I mean, that'll probably come, you know what I'm saying, through the undrafted free agency, or it may be a late pick. It might come in a supplemental draft. I mean, I mean, look, people, Devin really is under contract. Okay, people stop saying if he's staying, he's still under contract. He's still on his rookie deal. Okay, all right. So you fluctuate that into your math to help your math to be mathing in this particular situation. Hmm. Said who enlighten me? Who do we think who keeping and who cutting? Well, um, that's some interesting, you know what I'm saying, music right there. Because some of these guys may be casualties, you know what I'm saying, just because, you know, we it may not. Hey, Auntie. Yeah. It's you gonna it really depends on, you know, it really depends on, you know what I'm saying, the concept of what we have a good idea of where some of that may be given the style of play we're going to be on defense. It was 3-4. Um, and, a lot on that back end. Um, AJ may be out of here. AJ might be out of here, but then again, he may not. But I think whether AJ be here or not, it really depends on um, his financial decision. That me personally, because if he's not gonna be asking for something that we could work with and still, you know what I'm saying, manage to do some good things in free agency, shoot, hey, it is what it is right now. Oh, that's foregone conclusion right there. That's foregone conclusion. That is a foregone conclusion that we will not be taking the team auction on that particular situation right there. Auntie, it sound better when you said Southside. What up? Um, deliberating on a question that was asked about who would possibly be staying and who would be gone. You know what I'm saying? Once March 13th hit, um, I'm hoping that Street and Calais is at the top of the list, especially up front. That's what I'm hoping. Both of those guys would be are on the top of my defensive wish list. Um, um, I think we're probably going to lose Carter and and Bud possibly. But a lot of that is going to have a lot to do with, you know, as far as what Raheem would want and what Gray would want. Um, when it comes down into that particular genre, that particular area. Good morning, Christy. How's you doing? What you doing? Happy Monday to you. Cuts and restructuring will be made to free up money, so Terry will be doing his thing as usual. Well, like I said, you know what I'm saying. Come March 13th, we're gonna know what's are gonna be. Are we keeping Bates even though he signed? Hell, you read that was one of Terry's first prime moves up in the yeah, we keep it shit. And he's a captain too. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. You're not gonna let that playoff experience and ability get no, no, mm-mm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think so too. You know, um, you know, I mean, just to recap my thoughts a little bit. I mean, because the initial topic was, we was, getting a fair reaction to the uproar that was given, what I'm saying, to TJ Yates about his comments about Ritter, um, which, really was a follow up basically on last week about, how most of us was, talking, and I think most of all y'all that saw the show Friday night with Man Mike and therapist and everybody, K Styles and everybody and Coach, um, about Desmond Ritter's name being a trigger for most folks for the absolute hilarious fear of him going through the process, him getting better under, what I'm saying, the right environment and having a complete dichotomy of coaching around him to get him where he needs to be a starter in this league on this team. And people are generally down to the bone afraid of that reality. Because when it comes up, you know, I mean, the reaction to him saying what he said about Desmond Ritter, I think it was Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, um, was just crazy. How could you be, upset with a coach acknowledging the ability to learn and get better at his position? How could you be upset with that? But as we've seen, what I'm saying, over the last several months, most of this year, Desmond Ritter's name is brought up. Folks have a allergic reaction to something or other. You know, it's just they just lose their mind. It is all control of bodily functions just go out the window. Yeah, I look. I think my personal birthday present to myself is going to be waiting for that week to go by to watch a lot of y'all jump off the cliff when when free agency don't go the way y'all want it to go. Christy said, I just think the Falcons decision makers that people assume and dream. Then Dirty Bird us with the unexpected choices. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm hoping he does too. Chris said, I think we will keep. I mean, well, again, like I said a little while ago, he's still under his rookie contract. So yeah, it's just there. Yeah, that is a reality. Watch the Falcons get Marvin Harrison Jr. then go pass rusher and watch the fans be mad they didn't get one of these quarterbacks in this draft. The Falcons are gonna be just fine. Truth. Uh, well, Corey, I was of that mindset as well, but I think that we're gonna trade down. That's what I think. Um, Again, my whole thought process of this off season is of the cost effective mindset. Me myself personally, you know, from that. Let's see, what are you talking about? I won't say he's the franchise quarterback. We just don't know, but he does have the right to develop properly. After that, however long it takes, we will see. Yeah, good point there. Southside. I don't think unless he has a bad combine, Marvin Harrison Jr. makes it to 8. Hmm. Hmm. Well, we're definitely gonna see about that. Maurice. Do, 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 do. Now, let's see. Covered the association. We talked about Yates' comments about Desmond Ritter. Um, let's see. I think that's about covered it for this morning. Grady's rehab is coming along fine. Other than that, there haven't been any too much conversation about Calais, but no noise is good noise in this particular situation here. Um, you know, yeah, it looks like we got a good dialogue on Truth. Ritter's first season starting 63% completion, 12 TDs, 12 turnovers, 5 rushing TDs. After watching our own heavy hitters, I was wondering what free agent quarterbacks that the new coaches have worked with that fit their coaching style that may be possibilities. I don't think it. I think it's only one, and that's Russell Wilson. PJ giving K Styles a little shout out. Yeah, Yep, 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 yep. Well, I think that pretty much about covers it, ladies and gentlemen. Um, the plague of the Ritter after effects, when his name is called, is becoming an epidemic. Um, the lackluster mid-season event, as it was All Star Weekend, went unnoticed. And no heavy news is pretty much good news on the Falcons off-season front going in. We are all waiting on March 13th to get in, get down, and get with it. Funky get down on the information. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy OG Big Sam. Like I always say, you got to keep it real. You got to keep it ATL. You got to keep it dirty, and most importantly, keep it real with yourself. And this has been Mad Monday with the OG checking in with you on Monday. Y'all be easy, and have a blessed day.